Have you checked out Change Cars yet? That's the website where you can find your next car because they only list cars from franchise dealers, giving you total peace of mind. That's changecars.co.za.
We can always agree to disagree. Hello.
We're
back again.
How can you start a video by saying we're going to agree to disagree?
Putting my phone into silent.
How can you do that?
Well, because you always do disagree. So now let's get on to this Fiat 500 thing.
Wait.
Now we've just been singing the praises of Stellantis on the Citroen.
Yes.
And here we get to Fiat.
Fiat 500 X.
Now you liked it.
I do.
But every now and then you just have a car that somehow on just very small little levels, for me, fought with me every step of the way. It fought with me. That car hated me.
No, but look, okay, let's just put this more into context. Because we had the Connect version recently, right? Which is the entry level. Then you get the Sport. Then you get the EST. Extended soft top. I was fascinated by this when I read about it when it was launched in Europe about, 18 months, 2 years ago. It fascinated me because, hey, no, forget sunroofs. This, I read that this was the first convertible crossover SUV. There was publicity.
It's not convertible.
There was publicity calling it that. And I thought, hey. You know what? Maybe one day I'll rob the bank and I'll actually buy myself one, because that is where Alan would be a happy camper. A convertible crossover SUV.
As a convertible Chrysler, what was that dreadful thing they bought out? That looked like a dog taking a poo that clocks in. Famously, not the Crossfire, the other one.
No, I know exactly. I've just got black on the name.
That thing as a convertible was about as ugly as an Evoque convertible. And a Fiat 500X convertible would be uglier than those.
No, but
they had a.
So what they did was, it isn't quite a convertible.
No, it isn't.
But it's got you know what it is? It's the 500s from the 1950s. It goes back to that where they had those opening soft top, round top things, but it extends all the way virtually to the rear hatch.
And do you remember the Plurial that came out a little while ago, where the whole roof just went patum?
Yes, but
you had 5 different ways you could drive that
I agree.
This is not that.
No, it's not, thank goodness, because the Plurial, as brilliant as what the concept it was, there was one little issue.
The execution.
There was one little issue. If you decided to go out soft top and started raining, hello, because you had to leave pieces at home on that thing, right?
But we have the same problem with the big Jeep. With the Gladiator.
We did.
You'd have to leave bits at home, but you wouldn't care because you'd still be having fun.
Yeah, but with the Jeep, it could live with it anyway.
And you could probably drown in it and you'd still carry on. No, that thing, but right, different car. So talk to me about the soft top.
Yes,
because all I got is it's a sunroof that's made from cloth.
Well, it's not cloth, but plastic or whatever the heck. A soft sunroof. Okay,
I will give it. The fact that when it folds up, it is exquisite.
It is, because it's all the way back, as I say.
Mechanically, it's beautiful. It all crunches up and it
Well, it's like origami. It's an origami movement, which is amazing. And you know that you can open and close it at speeds up to 100 k's an hour.
I can do that with a normal sunroof.
Yes, but not a soft one like that. I mean, a lot of soft top convertibles, I think up to 30 or 40 k's, they say. But
it's still just a hole in the roof covered with some cloth.
Yes, it is. But I like an open roof on a car because that's spending my hair, and you'll never take that away from me. Okay,
you can have it. The road noise.
Obviously, you open. Well, even with it closed, yes, because it's not a tin roof. Exactly. It's not agreed. But now listen.
It took me some getting used to.
Listen. But now you're missing the point here. It's a 20 grand price difference. Okay, from the Sport to the Sport EST. That's a choice I would make. You wouldn't make.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, at that price level, the 20 grand is actually...
It's not a lot.
It's, to me, and you know what, you could probably go and negotiate...
580 versus 560.
Correct. Yeah, so you could probably go and negotiate with a dealer and even get either one at the same price if you really went and spoke nicely. So it's not about that.
Okay, so the other thing it is about...
Yes.
It's not a 500.
No, it's not.
Why do they call it a 500?
Because it's not a 500 family.
It is a fat bloated. It doesn't even look like the. It doesn't even look like
Yes,
the
it
500
does.
Fender.
Yes,
So
it
I don't
does.
smash you in the face.
You try hard. Actually, no. What Fiat did there,
It's too big. They
No,
should
it's
have
not
called
too
it the
big.
600.
well, they've
they
just,
wanna go back-
they've just launched at 600
They
in
want to go
Europe,
back
you know,
into
with
their
electric and all the
heritage.
rest. Have you read that?
I read about that.
Yeah, okay.
Not coming yet.
Yet, anyway. But no, look, that's not the point. The thing is that what they did was, because the 500 name is so iconic, which it is. I mean, it goes back to 1950s.
Yes, it's iconic for something. It's about the size of this dining room
Well,
table
now the-
with 2 doors
Yes,
and a
but-
tiny little engine and beetling around tracks
Yeah,
that are
but hang on.
about 30 centimeters wide.
But wait,
That's not what that
the,
is.
the thing about, no, what Fiat have tried to do is say, look here, the 500
Yeah.
is an extremely limited market because it is little. It's meant to be little, it's designed to be little, etc.,
Right. The
right?
market of the car now.
Both.
No,
Because it's such
car.
a, no, it's
huge.
such a niche. What? No, I'm talking about the 500.
The 500, not
The
the 500,
500,
which is what we
correct.
drive. Right, yeah.
So now I'm saying it's a tiny niche in the market, and it's a tiny car to fit the tiny niche. Now you've got a guy who likes the design, likes the style, likes the Fiat, likes the very Italian, different, funky, flary, whatever call it, the little rounded bits, etc., that are so 500.
Yes.
But he needs a bigger car because he needs more space, or he's got a little family now, one little one, whatever it is, but now he's outgrown the 500. Fiat are saying, you can't run away from us now and go to a different brand. We need a way to keep you within the Fiat brand. Hello, here's the 500X for you. And that's what they've done. Now,
You're so annoying, Alan, because it kind of almost makes sense.
of course it does. Now, what you're saying about the 600, yes, but the 500 name is so iconic. It's so
It doesn't
iconic.
even look like what looks
It does look like
kind
it.
of
No. The nose is identical.
Yes.
Okay,
But
so
that's about
you
it.
walk up to it, hello, there's no doubt. You get inside behind the wheel, hello, it's also identical.
You won't lose it in the parking lot.
No,
I mean, you
you're
will
not
not
going
lose it in the
to.
parking
You're not
lot
going to.
because it is.
You're not going to.
It is fairly unique.
You know what?
In its looks.
I have said in many of my older videos about the Mini, for example.
I was about
They
to say, let's
don't-
not get me started
They
on them.
don't make sense. They're impractical. They're damn expensive. But there is a person who wants a Mini.
Let me tell you what happened to the whole mini experience.
Yeah, but hang on. Let me just finish and you'll get there. I'm saying there is a person who says, I love the Mini. I want a Mini. So you've got the 2-door, the 4-door, the hatch,
The Countryman.
the Countryman, the Clubman. You've got different versions that, to a point, allow a growing need. So Fiat have done the same thing because it's exactly the same. A person who loves a 500 but now wants more.
I wonder if the same thing's going to happen. What I was about to say with the Mini is that when the Mini first came out, it must be about 15 years ago, maybe a bit longer.
Just on about 2000
When
ish.
the
Yeah, so
Germans
probably
took it
more like
over
20.
and
Yeah.
brought out the iconic British brand.
Yeah.
And we were all like, it's too big, it's too non-mini, it's too German, it's too this, it's too that. Do you know if you can find a supercharged Mini from about 15 years ago? It is probably one of, if not the best value for money.
That
offering you could
original
find
1.6
to that.
supercharger.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Indestructible. They most of them are still going, the ones that haven't been crashed. They certainly haven't been worn out. They haven't had those motors worn out yet because the Germans, they managed to pull something off there, which is amazing. You know,
Well, let's go.
it's
Okay.
very unmini-like. So maybe the 500s will follow on that
Go
sort
back
of,
to that.
on that sort of route.
Good thought here, because whether it's the 500 or the 500X, they both come with that 1.4 4-cylinder turbo engine.
It is a nice engine. But
It's a nice engine. Well, you know why it's thirsty, I think? It
10
encourages...
10 litres per
Well,
100.
that's lead foot in action. I had it way down under that. I think I was on the 7s.
You were on
Yeah.
9.2.
No, I wasn't.
1,500 kilos almost, I think it was.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is chubby in that sense. But what I'm saying to you is that maybe, and have you investigated the market on not X's, but on older 500s?
I have not, because I'd rather buy a Mini.
Yeah, but I'm just using an example.
No.
You've mentioned the older because, again, I mean, you know me and whatever. I kind of, when the day comes, a 500, as they call it, the convertible, which is exactly the same top as the X, EST.
So
Let's not go there. Okay, now 500X. Let's just finish.
Mazda.
There is, but price,
Porsche.
price.
Proper converters.
Price. Bottom line, let's conclude here. There is a little niche for people who have outgrown a 500. I see the point of the 500X. The EST is a take or leave. I agree with you on that. Okay? I'm not going to argue there. It's a take it or leave it. I take it, you leave it.
Yeah.
There you go. 1-1 equal.
We leave it there.
See you next time.